Let's talk about eczema and yoga. Hi, I'm Maite. I love practicing yoga, especially hot yoga, and I have eczema. If you have eczema or you know someone that has eczema and love practicing yoga, specifically any sport really, but today I'm focusing on hot yoga, you can share this video. And if you are the eczema warrior, welcome to this channel where we practice yoga and we cope with eczema. First things first, I'm not a doctor, of course. Everything I'm recommending here are things that I use on a daily basis and that have worked for me, but make sure that if you're gonna change anything in your routine, of course you check it with your doctor, your dermatologist. These are just tips of products that have helped me. Let's get right into it. This is a routine I do for whenever I'm having a flare-up or not when I go to hot yoga. So first off, if you're on your way, maybe after work, sometimes I'm on the car and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to wash my hands. It happens. I always have, my antibacterial. I love this one in spray because it's also not very harmful with my hands. Sometimes, I have eczema in my hands. So that's first, just antibacterial. And probably if you're going to that class and it's not in the morning, your face might not be very clean. Maybe you have some makeup or something. So I have this Avene Eau Thermale, which is thermal water. And I use these just to kind of refresh my face a little. And it's also very good when you're having like an itch attack. I'm focusing right now on the face. Now, of course, wearing makeup when you have a flare-up, like right now, I'm not wearing mascara or anything, but I have this tinted sunscreen. As you know, using sunscreen is very important, from Tower 28, Sunny Days. And as you can see, this is approved by NIA, the National Eczema Association, which it's an amazing resource for education and research. I'll leave the link below. And it helps me at least feel a little better. It's not a full coverage makeup, but I can wear it, and it has a 30 SPF, so it works very well. So in case I'm wearing this, during the day, it's always very good just to hydrate a little, let it dry. Now you want to keep your skin hydrated before you go into your hot yoga class. So one line that I am really liking, and I also found through Nia, is Skin Fix. It's a very thick moisturizer, and they did this special line for eczema patients, and it's very thick, so you can see, but it feels very good. It's not like, it's actually very moisturizing. So I always like to moisturize first, just to give a refresh to my body. They also have the body version in case you're having eczema on your body. Just remember, on those areas that are going to be exposed, you're going to be doing yoga, so most likely you'll have a crop top, tank top, a t-shirt. So make sure you moisturize those areas where you're having flare-ups or you normally flare up. So once you moisturize in general, I like to target those areas where I'm having flare-up. So the first one I like to use for my face is this Aveeno Eczema Therapy cream. And I like this one. It has colloidal oatmeal. It's because the consistency, it's like a gel. It's very nice, and when you put it on your flare, which I'm not sure you can see right now, but I have a flare here, you cannot really see it. It's kind of transparent, so I really like it because, sometimes I'm still self-conscious about having a flare-up. And Skin Fix also has this eczema balm. It's used for your body as well, but I use it for my face if I'm having a very bad flare-up. So right now I have one here, but as you can see, it's very white. So hey, just put it on your way to the studio, and yeah, you're gonna look like you have a white film, but at this point everyone knows I have eczema, so they won't think anything if half of my face is looking a little white. But this is super moisturizing, and you can also use it in your body as well. So sometimes on my back, if I have a flare-up, I will put this again it has a seal of approval by Nia, so a very, very good product. Now, another thing that I like to do just to kind of have a double protection is adding something thicker over the flare-up now that it's hydrated. So these are two of my favorite options. The Eczema Honey, it's this balm. It's super thick and it's embarrassing because you can see how much I've used it. And I have it on my yoga backpack, so it has been going everywhere and it's a little bit messy. But this is super, super thick. It's like a butter. And it really, I can feel it throughout the whole class. So I know that at least in those areas where I have the flare-up, it's gonna stay hydrated through the whole class. 70-minute yoga class in a hot studio, perfectly fine by this. This is really the holy grail. This is amazing. It's a little bit tricky, but it's amazing when I have it like on my eyelids or my eyebrows. You get really shiny, but hey, at least your flare-up doesn't get too bad after your hot yoga class. Another solution for this one could be Aquaphor. A lot of people love it. Nothing special. I really like this one, but if you cannot get it, Aquaphor would be like my second option. And then most important of all is wearing sunscreen. So as I mentioned, sometimes we're on the go, so I like having the Supergoop resetting powder that has 35 SPF. So you just put it over your face and it helps me maybe shine a little less with all the products I just put, but it's also protecting me against the sun, especially if you're in the studio, you're by the window and the sun is going in, you're not gonna have scarring on your face. And then Burt's Bees, I love this one just for when I have eczema, especially in the corners of my mouth. And you're all set. So basically that's what I do before I go into my class. And normally I would have this one with my hand sanitizer spray at the top of my mat, with my blocks. And throughout the class, if I'm feeling very itchy or I just feel like I need a refresh, make sure you always hand sanitizer first, and then you can grab this real quick, just have like a quick and just continue with your flow. Because I know that yoga is supposed to bring you into the present moment and help you with stress, but when you're dealing with eczema and especially a flare-up, it's very hard to not pay attention to that stingy sensation on your face, your back, your elbows while you're flowing. So we don't have to suffer. Just have this too while you're flowing. Prepare your skin before, and you'll be fine. Now during the class, I also like having these microfiber towels. It's combined with bamboo as well. So you can see they're a little bit more texturized, so they really absorb the sweat, but they're gentle with my skin. And I always bring two, one for the class and then another one after the class. Now, you have survived your yoga class in the hot studio, you have exercise, you have endorphins going on, but what happens after? So if you have the chance to have access to a bathroom, I would suggest washing your face and if possible just taking a shower so you can get rid of all the sweat and it doesn't inflame and irritate your skin, and also you avoid infections. But sometimes, whether we don't have access to maybe showers in your studio or you're just in a rush and you have to get into your next stop. So if that's the case, I would suggest kind of repeating your routine, washing your hands if there's no availability for that, hand sanitizer, spraying your face just to reset it, and with your new towel you can pat just to get rid of the sweat, and then just follow with your moisturizer and any of these spot treatments that you would like, just to keep it super hydrated, especially after sweating. But if you do have access to showering, I recommend doing that right away. It's better to get rid of the sweat. And these two I really love, the Bioderma Huile de Douche, which is an oil body wash. And Skin Fix also has this with the Nia seal of approval, and this is their foaming oil body wash, and it's amazing. The size is perfect, so you can carry it in your yoga bag and just have a quick shower. Even if it's just, rinsing your body, giving it a quick wash, you can later in the day just take your proper shower, but just really get rid of the sweat. And very importantly, your face as well. I like the Neutrogena Hydro Boost face cleanser. It's a gel version, and I would wash my face and the drill. Moisturizer, your spot treatments, maybe you want to add some of this tinted moisturizer, and you'll be ready to go. So that's it. Those are my tips, products that I have been using for a while and that work very, very well. And I just wanted to offer these tips so we make sure that we can join our practices. I mean, I guess this applies to any activity that makes you sweat, but especially for eczema warriors that like practicing yoga in a hot studio, so you can get all the benefits of that practice without hurting your skin too much. So I hope you enjoy. Remember to stay hydrated. I'm very bad at drinking water, but that's one-on-one for keeping our skin healthy. And let me know in the comments if you have any other products that you use when you go practicing sports or hot yoga. And I'll see you on the next video.